I just did a video about choices, and $20,000 hit to sell a Tesla, that's a significant sacrifice. I will acknowledge that. And I'm glad I don't have the choice to make. Partial defense of myself is I didn't buy a Tesla. I thought about it, but part of buying a Tesla is to protect the environment from the climate disaster that is enfolding us. But I bought a car for $30,000. These Teslas are $60,000 or $70,000. They both are all electric. So what's the difference between the 30 or 40 for the Chev Bolt and the 70 or so for the Tesla? They're both protecting the environment by being electric cars, but isn't a great deal of the difference between those two prices pride? Oh, look, I'm rich. I can afford a Tesla. Not, oh, I'm going to drive around in a little Bolt. So that causes me to be less sympathetic to the Tesla owners who didn't know how bad Trump was when they bought the car. But these things aren't easy. I realize that, and I appreciate that. And I'm glad I don't have a Bolt a Tesla that I have to decide whether to sell at a significant loss. But we can make a difference. If enough people stop buying Teslas and sell them used for not very much, it's going to undo Mr. Elon Musk's financial empire and bring down his ability to try and sell apartheid in the United States, in addition to in Israel. We need to do it. We're at great risk. And we need to make some sacrifices. And we can. His sales are way down. The value of his stocks is way down. If we would show enough discipline and hang on hard enough, we could break him. That's what we need to do. So it ain't easy. It ain't easy. But we need to do something. And this is something we can do. That, and to give some money to the so-called squad, the little group of people that AOC is the leader of, and give money to Bernie, who's going on the Senate floor now and saying Netanyahu is a war criminal. We have to all speak up to our friends and relatives and neighbors, because that's what builds a culture, is a collective activity of human beings stating their values to each other. And yes, we have oligarchs. Yes, Bernie, we do have oligarchs. Yes, they are in control largely of the media, but we can push. We can push, and we can create an uprising of disapproval of what is being done in Gaza and what's being done in the separation between the working people and the high earners. There's something we can do about that. Not just give good tips to waitresses, which I do, but speak up, push. If we push collectively, we can bring about change. But if we sit around and say, oh, there's nothing we can do about it, I'm damn sure nothing is going to change.